Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about to start the final here at St James's Park of the UK Open, and what a great final it promises to be. So first of all, let's introduce the man in the middle, Scott McMillan. And our first finalist on a hot run of form, one of the top IPA professionals, Clint Johnson. Clint, that was a superb semi-final victory against Ben.
Yeah, I started off really well, 4-1 up, and then seemed to go downhill a little bit, but 6-4 down, I don't know how I pulled something out of the bag and just managed to pot a few balls and win 7-6, so yeah, I'm happy with that. And
great to be playing well again?
Yeah, last 6 weeks I've been playing pretty good, to be honest. Before that, about a year and a half before that, I've been struggling with confidence and my break and stuff, but now I'm back playing good. So.
And enjoying the first visit to St James's Park?
Yeah, it's brilliant here, to be honest. I've never been anywhere like this playing pool, so yeah, it's spot on.
Okay, well, play well in the final. Clint Johnson, everyone. And his opponent, who's had a superb run to the final, is the pride of the North East, Michael Peel. Michael, you've got a couple of supporters in the audience.
There's a couple, mate. Didn't know what else to say, mate. I've got nothing to say, like.
So you played absolutely superb to get to the final here in Newcastle. You must be absolutely delighted.
Oh, I've chuffed to bits, mate. I would have ripped your arm off if you had told beforehand. Like, I would have actually took your arm off you.
And what would it mean to you to win this prestigious Open event?
I'll be class. Absolute class, like, especially with it being the Newcastle one, it'd be tremendous, like, be great, especially taking away from Farnsworth as well, like, you know what I mean, take a bit of limelight off them.
And has the form been quite hot tonight?
I have been alright. I was slipping away a bit there, like against Simon, but luckily missed one in the end there, so I nicked over the line.
And expecting another tough match against one of the top IPA pros?
Aye, they're all tough games, aren't they, especially Clint Johnson, obviously.
Okay, well, play well in the final. Michael Peel. So we'll hand you over to the commentary box where Dan Davey and Andrew McKee will guide you through the proceedings. Just a reminder, it's the best of 13, it's a race to 7.
So, check.
Are we on?
I think we are.
We're on, yeah? Right. Predictions, people, we can get some... quick scores would be good. Get them in quick.
We'd just like to mention that we've got a third commentator in our box, with Simon Webb, which Kevin rudely missed out at introducing the commentators. So we've got Simon Webb, Dan Davey, and myself, Andrew McKee.
It's going to be some atmosphere. You can hear when they all came. It's never been like that before.
Yeah,
really good. I hope Michael wins a few frames at least, because I want to hear I want a 7-6. I want
that'd be brilliant. So
I want to race to 25.
Race to 25.
Starting at this late. Yeah. There we go.
He's keen.
Best of 49. Come on.
So 7-4 Clint, 7-4 Peel, 7-5 Clint.
So what about the predictions from the commentary box then? I predicted a 7-5 win in the final for Clint Johnson about 5 hours ago, so I cannot change. But I did predict. I got the wrong opponent.
Oh, you did, yeah.
I got the wrong opponent, but I did predict 7-5 Clint in the final. So
I'm going to go. I'm just going to say it's going to be a decider again. I'm sitting on the fence.
I don't want many of them.
Want that?
That was just unlucky. It was kicked in, wasn't it? Yeah, 7-5 Clint. I'll go for 7-3 Clint.
Okay, so we're all going Clint, are we? You're going 7-6.
I'll go 7-6. And I think it's a bit more important for Michael to start well than it is Clint, because and Michael's been on fire all day, and he's a great player. But Clint's been to more IPA finals, and he's won more tournaments. So it's only natural to
side with the
just experience. Like Clint said, it is experience and handling yourself, closing tournaments out. Clint's done that as many times as anyone in the last 3 or 4 years. So, but yeah, first frame's important. Clint's in, wants to make this count because they're all there now.
Yeah, I think he's taking reds here. He just moved that yellow out of the way, so he's just got more room to do his work. I think he'll just run over and take that red out to the bottom left. Yeah,
Needs to go over. Doesn't want to be right in the side cushion. That's pretty perfect. Just bring the white back out towards the pink spot just above it. Oh no, he's gone up.
Needs to pull up. He's okay.
Pull up, yeah.
Just about perfect.
It's just about okay. Yeah, just screw back a little bit now, and then I think he'll leave the red in the middle till last. It's just about got enough angle to just be able to stun across. Wants to leave himself at least straight, but ideally slightly to the right of the red, so that he can naturally drift the white across. Doesn't want to be leaving a long black. Not got a great angle, but I think he can. He may be able to top it through with a bit of side to come back out. Yeah, which he has. He's played it really well.
Yeah,
looks to have settled well. I think he's slightly awkward, Kieran, but this should be 1-0.
Yeah, well, he's fresh off the stream table, Clint, having won his semi-final not that long ago.
Indeed, but I think in terms of like performance of the day, it may well be Michael's performance against his match against Greg Batten in the quarters. He played flawless.
He buzzed. He was brilliant in that match.
He
really was.
Well, yeah.
But from a match playing perspective, that Clint's victory over Ben, from the position he was in, is equally as good. From a different,
impressive in its own way.
Yeah.
I mean that was a tournament winners match.
Yeah,
that Clint's played in that semi-final. He's just a consistent tournament winners, getting through, winning ugly, just experience. You won't see a frame like that at 6-4 again all season. It's such an important frame, and he turned it around. Just really, really good frame. Michael want to get on the board early.
It's not often we could say shot of the match was where a very, very delicate roll up to 2 balls on the cushion, and that's exactly what it was. Yeah,
none of us saw it. Obviously, Clint's out there and we're not. So
there's a nice break there from Clint.
It was a nice break, and the yellows are nice.
Yeah,
they are very nice. He'll have to do something wrong to not clear these up, because there's nothing that needs moving. There's nothing that needs to be. You don't need to maneuver. Just close cubicle control, and this is 2-0.
Yeah.
And this is this is an experienced start, isn't it? He just clinical, looks really settled in the groove. See, when Michael does get on the board, the crowd, I think, are going to go a bit wild.
First of all, he needs to get to the table. He's going to have to sit there patiently waiting.
That'll be Clint's game plan. The longer he keeps him off and keeps the crowd quiet.
He looks relaxed, doesn't he, Michael? Looks like somebody that's just is confident that when he gets his chance he's going to take it, and I suppose you should feel like that when you're in a major final. Wants to get the right side of this. Should be fine. The only thing that can go wrong is this shot, but it should be. It's all about the pace. He should
It's like
fine.
if he just punches it through, he can just come up the centre of the table.
Yeah, come up the centre of the table as long as he doesn't underhit it, overhit it. It's a little bit further than he'd want, but that's fine, absolutely fine. He may graze off the side of the red as he tops it through, but he should come out anywhere near the baulk line, and he's fine, and it'll be 2-0.
Yeah, just on the chat there, someone saying, is there a shot clock? Yeah, we have got a shot clock in force on the and all our finals. Is it 1 minute? 1 minute shot clock?
But you get 90 seconds after the break.
That's right, yeah.
Is that correct, Dan? You've played in one of these, so you'll be able to tell us better than...
Yeah, 1 minute shot clock. You get a call after 30 seconds. But after the break, you'll get a call after 60 seconds saying that you've got 30 seconds left. So just because, anyone that knows the pool, after the break, that is the time where you need to study the table most. And as much as we want a swift, fluent game, you don't want people,
rushing into it.
Yeah, you don't want people running around the table. Sometimes that's part of the game. Sometimes you do need to think about it and map your clearance out. And
so I wonder do you think the shot clock might have an effect on Michael? Because obviously Clint's played in many a final, and I don't know whether Michael would have had much experience of playing in the shot clock.
I personally, I don't think he'll make a difference to Michael.
He's a quick player.
He's a quick player, so his thought process is quick anyway. So
I remember it did affect me the first time I played in one of the IPA amateur finals, and it was the first time I played under a shot clock. And I don't know if I actually made mistakes because of it, but it did play on my mind far more than it should have done. And kind of rushed a couple of things that I normally wouldn't have done. And but for Michael, I think he's naturally a quick player, so I agree with Andrew. I don't think it'll make a difference.
And he's come up dry there, so
another dry, and he's got. Can he plant the red first that he's next to, and then he's got one bad red down the cushion. Don't think he goes yellows, does he? And obviously he can go into the can screw straight back and go into the red and yellow, but he's still got a bad yellow on the right hand side, so you'll probably go reds. He's played it well.
That's a good shot. Plant again.
So as the first two frames, Clint's got a fairly open table for a chance to clear off the break.
Yeah, and it could be another. I mean, Michael still hasn't had his hand on the table yet.
Not yet, no.
He's played that well. That wasn't as easy as it looked. The red was out of the pocket, so Clint needed to make sure that he planted it thick into the pocket so that the red came back out to where it is now. Otherwise, it will.
So he's in a situation where the hardest ball on the table is the red by the black on the rail.
I thought he may have screwed up the rail then to play on it.
But
I think he plays on it now.
I was going to ask, would he leave it till last? But he's answered the question. He's not played that one well.
No, and I think he'll still play it, but he's losing the white a little bit, and I think we might hear a 30-second call for the first time.
He's got a choice to go. He could pop the one over the middle and get back out but he'd have to get back to the one on the rail at some point. So I think it's probably worth taking it now.
I mean, you want to at least cover the bag if you've, and he has. So.
That was the worst case scenario for him there.
The crowd getting into it. It was a great atmosphere. I've never seen an atmosphere like this for a final. I think the arena set up makes it perfect as well. We've got.
Yeah, when we pan back, you can see there's quite a few people on the balcony, but left and right, we've got a few banners up, so you can't quite see from where we are. But I think we're quite a few deep on the right-hand side and left-hand side. So
yeah, they'll close to 100.
Don't know.
At least 80.
Difficult to say exactly, but yeah, certainly a fair few numbers-wise.
It's a tough finish for Michael. He's got one problem area. If he can get himself into the match, the crowd get on his side, and we've got a game.
The good news for his problem area, he has got that yellow over the right middle that is a good good ball to go into that area with.
Yeah, Dave on the camera there is just panning the robotic camera around to have a look at that's the crowd on the left hand side.
Yeah, they're all sat behind Clint. I think, they're all supporting Michael.
Scott McMillan there, Silver Fox, our referee. Now here's the shot of the frame here.
Oh, that's
worked out really well.
Just wants to run.
Oh, he's unlucky there.
Maybe unlucky there.
He's unlucky there.
No, he's unlucky.
Unless he can just squeak through to that one on the top left, but
I don't know if he can maybe wing in with a bit of rakes of side.
Yeah.
If it's just a fraction to the left, it's sort of frame over.
It looked like when he flicked the red, he was going to finish absolutely perfect. Because getting the red in as well as getting the yellow out looked like it was going to be a dream result. But
do you know, flicking this in with side, I think this is going to be going close to the middle bag.
But you could foul this as well, easily.
Oh, no, he's
playing a...
Oh, he played it containing.
That is a great shot.
Clever shot.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
I thought he was gearing up for something special there. I didn't see that. That was great.
To play that shot when you're 2-0 down, temptation might normally be to push the boat out, try and force your way back into the match.
Yeah,
that was so much more difficult than it looked.
Yeah.
He wants to cover the bag, and I don't think he has. Camera 4 shows no.
No, plenty of space for Michael. So here we go. Chance for Michael to get on the
yeah, it's
on
Critty
the board.
Has to get these. He's played that really well. He's played exactly that to swing off 2 cushions and come over to the.
He's giving himself options, hasn't he? You know, he can.
Yeah, it's a very good shot.
Yeah, just has to draw this back. And
I think he's got a full pocket.
Yeah, I think he's quite open, that pocket. Oh.
I don't think he did have a full pocket. That's the only reason he'd have gone close to missing that there. But he's not playing it with rakes at top right.
He certainly is.
9 ball.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Oh, that's so good.
For the crowd, for the fans.
Mm-hmm. No!
Listen to him go.
That's what we want.
Listen to him go.
Yeah.
I think we have a crowd favourite.
I think we do.
Yeah, the roar from the crowd. It's a rarity at a pool event. Well, apart from the cash game.
What you tend to find with these finals is there's a lot of players, so there's a lot of neutrals here, but not today.
I think the lads from the northeast, there's a good 30 to 50 of them that play on the tour.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And you know, they'll all stay and watch their mate, obviously, and then you've also got a few of the fun. I directed somebody in here from earlier, and they just said, "Oh, I heard the pool's on. Where is it?" You know, just as I walked out, and there are people that come to just watch the pool, and obviously,
I tried to. The people I was sat next to on the flight up, I was saying, well, if you're in Newcastle for the weekend, then come up to the stadium. Come on in.
Best tour so far I've seen. I think it's the best venue and arena by far. Obviously always trying to improve. Nothing's perfect, but yeah, it's I think this is the best tour, the best venue we've ever been to for a tour event.
That's not come out brilliant for Clint.
No.
This is what I find with the cut break. You can get some monster splits. I think you make a ball consistently, but you get a few of these as well, where they're kind of ugly splits, quite congested.
It's a great shot. Oh no!
It was a great first shot. So unlucky there.
Listen to that crowd. A few overzealous Geordies out there.
There's one guy stood up there and he had 4 beers in his hand. They shut the last orders was 20 minutes ago or so, and he wanted to get enough in for the match. And he stood there and he had four bottles of beer in his hand.
Yeah.
Just so he doesn't run out. Right, Michaels is back in. He's on yellows.
It's a good shot. Just opened it up a little bit.
Yeah, not a really easy finish, but they're all there. Big frame. They're all big frames. Who did Boyle lose to? Boyle lost
Ben Davies.
Ben Davies, yeah.
No, it was Clint.
No, sorry, it was Clint. Yeah,
Oh, no,
sorry.
it was
Mark Farnsworth lost to Ben. Sorry,
There we go.
Boyle lost to.
Yeah, Clint
7-5.
Boyle 7-5, and he went 4-0 up. Clint did, and things just didn't go his way in that match. Mark Boyle.
We had a 30-second call from our referee Scott McMillan. Oh, he's okay.
Just about.
Not what he wanted.
He'd have liked to have left that hanging over the bag, because the the yellow that's just above the white now, he could have planted that down onto that if that was left over the bag. So he just made that area a little bit more difficult now.
It's a tricky couple of positional shots required now.
Yeah, it needs.
It probably looks better than it actually is.
Yeah, it looks easier than it is. Yeah, he's going to have to be really precise in a couple of these shots, and this being one of them, he needs to get away from it. He's away from it. That's good. So
yeah, that's a good shot.
I think his route is bottom right, and then come over to the right of the pink spot, yellow top right, and then back down for this.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's good.
You can just push it through.
Yeah, drop this in the top, drop into the bottom right, yellow in the middle, black in the middle. Nervy little one, this. Went really silent before he played that shot.
Yeah, the anticipation.
Needs to mind his work. He needs to stay away from this red that the yellow's close to.
Yeah, he may have to just roll this in dead weight.
Are we?
I think he may play up the tracer side just to keep it
Sorry,
away.
are we missing a score on Michael Peel? It's 2-1.
Yes, it's 2-1. Yeah.
Oh, is he sniggered himself?
He pulled a funny face, but I think he's
no,
okay.
He's fine. He's fine.
Ooh,
before
he's tell you what, he's not. He's having to swerve this.
Big shot. It's gone dead silent.
Oh, lovely. Great shot.
And deposits the black. So that's just levelled it up.
The real deal, they're shouting out. The real deal, Michael Peel. It's brilliant. 2-2.
It's the Michael, the real deal Peel.
That's brilliant.
We had people on the chat saying that Michael, the real deal orange Peel. Sounds like a money match pass. Boyle and Clint have already played for cash. Yeah, that's right. Boyle won that encounter.
Well, there's probably a lot of these guys that have had a bet on Michael.
God, I mean,
if not from the start, at least maybe at the quarters or the semis.
50-1.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think there'll be a lot of people in the room that aren't just doing it for local pride and because he's a mate. I think they've got some invested interest as well.
Definitely.
Makes a ball on the break, he'll get a raw.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it. The pre-tournament, just having a couple of fivers on, the amateurs,
The problem you have with that, there's probably 30 or 40 that you could say that about, that will be 50-1 or around that figure, that are all this capable.
There's too many. We've done it before, and we had the list up, and you're going, Simon Ward's 12-1. Well, it won't take him 12 tournaments before he wins a tournament. Oh, so-and-so's 20-1. He's a great player. He got to a final of the tour a couple of tours ago. 33s. He got to the G1 World Championships 10 years ago. 33. Before you know, you've named half the field. You can't,
I think Clint might have been 12-1 before the tournament started. I'm not 100% certain, but I think he was.
He was somewhere around that mark. Yeah.
But that's why you get such good value.
Yeah.
And Farnsworth and Boyle, I think, were both 6-1 at the start. Well, they've won everything between them this season. So how many people have money on them? But
we've seen right from the introduction of Corals with Mark Farnsworth being a very short price all the way through, and that's just inflated the prices of the others. Mark deserves to be favourite. He earned that right, but probably not quite as short as the bookies have him or have had him.
And Michael's just come a bit short here. He wanted to be slightly further up so he could punch into the to these bottom 2 yellows, but I don't know if he can get right in the back cushion, whether he's got the angle or not, if he can play a plant.
Oh,
you can't see them now.
He didn't want to do that.
I think he was planning to play the plant, but
he could play this to the bottom right. It's a difficult shot and bring his white back up into that area.
I don't think he can see either of the yellows at the top at all, so he might just be able to graze one of them, but there's no value in that, so I think he has to come. That's the only ball he can really do anything with.
Definitely silence again.
Need some magic. He's played that with rakes of side. That's an incredible shot.
What a great shot.
Yeah. He deserved to be on the back cushion. He just playing a long ball.
He's an inch away from being absolutely
from the
perfect.
shot of the tournament.
Yeah.
He's to play a long ball with rakes of side is so much more difficult than it looks.
That was absolutely incredible.
There's no final nerves, is there, from Michael?
No,
People talk about the experience of Clint, but Michael's well up for this.
Oh
no, he hasn't.
He has as well.
Crowd liked that one.
Oh, they love
that was a lovely nudge.
Lovely flick.
You still got to make these two. You still got to make these
balls off as well.
Oh. So is the way. He did the hard work.
Do you know what? I absolutely love the way Michael plays. I've not seen a lot of him play before. Occasionally, across the arena when I've been playing or watching someone else. But I sat in the crowd and watched his quarter-final match against Greg Batten, and so impressed. And so far in this match, I just love the way he goes about the frames. And
Simon,
breath of fresh air.
He's what I call a raw pool player.
Yeah,
he's just. None of it's manufactured. It's just natural.
He's got an air of confidence and a flair about him, and it's kind of cocky, but not in an arrogant way. And I really like it. I think it's great to watch.
Quick question: Boyle and Farnes offered to play for cash. Who do you reckon will win? I said this earlier. Really close match. I'd probably just say if they played 5 times, it'd probably be 3-2 either way. It's just a close match. It's the two of the very best at the moment, if not the 2 best. So, right, he wants to get good on this.
No, he's bad. A bad shot. No.
Is he total snooker? You can see the one at the bottom of the table, but that's it.
No,
so
he's okay, but he's that. I don't think that was the natural angle. I think he's played it a bit thin into the pocket. Otherwise, because he played it plain ball. Yeah. He knows the angle. So I think he's just potted it a little bit thin into the pocket, which is why it's gone close.
So he's got a similar shot as
he wanted to play that full in the face, didn't he?
Tough long pop, but he doesn't have to play this one with side. I think he can play this plain ball.
He wants to watch the white doesn't come back up towards the corner if he does pot it.
He's played the same shot as Michael did, but it's not gonna. Is it?
It's perfect.
Oh, that's a great shot.
That's a really good shot.
Well, the weight.
Nice to see as well that a nice tap on the knee from Michael. Appreciated that shot.
He just played what Michael just played, really, didn't he?
Without the side.
Yeah, without the side.
It's gone quiet again.
Well, the weight of the shot has
gone quiet. This is missable under the pressure. It's a good shot from Clint.
Yeah.
As you experience, just holding himself together. Played in loads of finals. Big frames like these, he tend to let them go.
This is already boiling up into a cracker of a final, isn't it? You could just feel it, can't you?
We all want the 7-6. Just give us a 7-6.
Yeah.
So nice steady black for
dead silence. Yeah. Oh, a little clap. Oh wow.
That's one thing these northeastern lads are. They're very appreciative of the sport, aren't they? They
Good crowd, yeah, perfect crowd.
Yeah.
Courage there, guy. Appreciate the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Over 700 people watching at 1:45 in the morning.
Connor asks, Dan, do you play many cash games?
I have. I haven't. Don't worry about me. I won my last one, but I don't want to talk about the rest.
Right.
Let's just watch the final, shall we?
Yeah. Meanwhile. So Scott McMillan.
I think this might be his first open final for the referee, for Scott.
Yeah, his debut, I think.
It is. Getting a nod from the chairman. Let's see what sort of split he gets here on the.
You didn't have a great break last time,
No,
did
he didn't. He's had a couple of monsters and a couple of awkward ones in the semi-final and finals thus far. But he has consistently made a ball by doing it.
And although they haven't gone everywhere, it's like you said, he's got a ball, and reds and yellows are both gettable. So obviously we can argue all day about which breaks best, and ultimately I suppose if you master it, you master it. But that they've come out nice.
The thing is, if you consistently give yourself the first shot after the break, you'd take that over having, if that meant you got slightly worse splits, you'd probably take that. I think you want to make the ball. You want to, especially the level that someone like Clint plays to, that doesn't need them to be absolute dollies.
Just a question there, PMC or PMC. Is Craig Marsh considered the best? ? Only new to watching the IPA games, and he appears to be on a lot of video as well.
But
if you're going off current rankings, I think Mark Farnsworth is our tour number one.
Craig is the current world champion, and in winning the world championship, he's currently seeded ranked number 6 for the year. But he went to provisional 1, but with the performances that Mark Farnsworth's had this year, and he is the number 1 seed for the year, Mark is now a considerable way ahead in the rankings. Yeah, he's ahead of everyone by a distance now. So Mark would be considered the number 1 at the moment.
Yeah, so I think Craig Marsh in the World Championships. Obviously, he's our world champion, and he got to the final the year before as well. So, what would you rather be? Would you rather be number 1 on the tour, or would you rather be world champion? It's hard to,
I would rather win titles, and obviously the world title being the most important title, than be number 1. But I think number 1 is a massive thing as well.
Yeah, and it depends what you mean considered the best. Well, it's in the eye of the beholder, isn't it? What do you consider the best to be the person that wins the most important tournament with the most prestige, the most money, the longest races, or is the best someone that consistently wins your other events? And so Farnsworth's our rankings number 1, Craig Marsh is our world champion. It's opinions, in it. It's to you guys. 4-2. Clint.
Good finish from Clint. Very pinpoint all the way through that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Mark's got every right to call himself the number 1, and it's opinions on whether people think someone else is better or worse. But rankings-wise, Mark is ahead at the moment, and is the number 1.
Yeah, just a question. Are you ever going to bring an event to Northern Ireland? Massive pool following in Ireland, a lot of great players. Well,
we played an event in Northern Ireland last year, World Series event. That was back end of last year. So yes, but there's nothing planned at the moment. But yeah,
never say never. Yeah.
Always interested in places to go and new venues and locations.
Starting to see a lot more Irish on the tour as well. I think there's a good 10.
Yeah, there's a good group that travel over.
Yeah, and maybe a couple of years ago it was pretty much just Ronan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But we see that a lot. I mean, now this tour now was actually oversubscribed at the very start of the year. Every event's been full. 230, 220 something players. I'm not
yeah,
sure
I think
exactly
they're pushing 240. I think at nearly every event.
Yeah, so it's and it's all kind of word of mouth, I suppose. I mean, people love the stream, but it's people come with their mates. They the northeast. You've seen it. It's gone from having 5 or 10 from the northeast a couple of years ago. Farnsworth's obviously done really well. The word's got around, and now there's 30, 40 of them. Same with the Irish. Used to be pretty much just Ronan. Now there's about 10 of them, and it just grows, doesn't it?
Hopefully it will continue to grow, and we'll get players from all over the world. Someone made a comment about the cut break. Someone asking if the IPA are looking to ban the cut break.
No.
I don't see what that would do. I'm not sure why.
No need to ban the cut break. They made a rule about there's a 3-point rule.
Yeah, slightly different. It's just a slight change from Blackball rules itself on the break. A 3-point rule rather than playing just straight Blackball rules. A point per pot and per ball above the centre line, I believe.
Northeast lads supporting a local lad. Tremendous. Gives a shout though, lads. Cy and Ben watching the tour. That's Cy Phillipson.
Prize money split for this match. Another question is, I think it's 3,000 winner, 1,400 runner up.
Not 100%, to be honest. I don't know.
I think it is. I'm not sure. Maybe
I don't know. If I say it loud enough, Kev might answer. 1,400 runner up, Kev. 3,000, 1,400. Yeah, no, 3,000, 1,400. Great shot. What a great shot.
Yeah. Is there a plant on? If he can, if there's not, if he's,
I think he's okay. I think he can see it if there is.
Yeah, I think
he can make it.
Yeah, if there's enough gap between them, he can definitely make it. And trust a little bit to luck, because he might be pushing the red to the left of them towards the corner pocket, which he obviously doesn't want to do. So needs a little bit of luck here. He's pushed it towards the corner pocket, but he's played it at the right pace.
Yeah.
So
it was all about the pace. That shot.
He knew exactly what he was doing there, and he knew if he hit that too hard, that was going to go over towards the corner bag. Wants to bring. Oh, okay, no, he's not played to bring that out there. He obviously didn't have the angle.
I think he might have been hoping to just flick it a little bit, but just brush off it to give him a chance to pot it into the middle. But
may take it last ball. May take the 2 at top of the table now. Back down, yellow bottom left, and then just leave it down the cushion. It would be a very confident way of going about it if he did. Oh, it doesn't want to be too close.
Oh no,
he's
okay.
all right.
Yeah,
he's okay.
He's not. Okay.
It's not where he wants to be, but
so that the yellow above the middle will be his last ball now. I don't think he can get on that from here.
Yeah, and this is a very important frame for Michael. He doesn't want to be going 5-2 down in a race to 7 against Clint.
He wants to rest on this red. If he can rest on the red, he's absolutely fine. Doesn't want to, that's good.
That's fine.
That's a nice flick. That
he would like the white to just come out another few inches, but he's okay.
Yeah. Just got to get right into the bottom of this white to get the maximum amount of.
Do you think he's looking at a double? Do you think he's eyeing up the double here? That yellow looks a little low down the cushion. And
I think it's too tight to the rail, really. It's
he's really digging in here to try and get as close to this yellow as he can.
He's got to.
Played a drag shot. I like that. It's a good shot. It's a confident shot.
Backing himself to make this ball down the rail rather than trying to get closer and risk getting nowhere.
They will go nuts if he gets this.
Yes.
I thought that was going to drop all the way.
Slightly away. Like we said earlier, these that's why I like these tables so much, because if you don't get it right, it doesn't go in.
Yeah.
We've seen many times on new cloths on Supremes, especially the green cloth, if you the bags can play quite big.
Yeah.
And it kind of takes a bit of the skill out of the game. Clint, I think, just waited for the 30-second call there before getting down. He knew it was coming.
Yeah.
He's got right over into the corner. He would have loved to have been.
He's a bit in between there, isn't
he? 6 inches further or 6 inches less, and he was perfect.
Yeah. He's got options still to get back over that side of the table. That's a good shot.
So it's all going to rest. This whole frame's going to rest on one shot, which is he'll play to get on the red. He won't play a skill shot unless he really has to, but he'll play to land on the red, I think. Probably leave himself an angle. I think he'd like to try and get on it early, but this is where maybe people would vary or differ, but just take the 2 in the bottom here like he's doing, leave yourself straight on the 1 in the middle, come over to the right hand side, close to the middle bag, and in fact he's doing that now. He's got the perfect angle, and now you can play it plain ball just to get on it, so
just a weight shot now.
Yeah.
Just to get
if you could
spring it across. Yeah, I think he's stunning it over.
Fair enough.
If that's what works for you. I think in doing that, it's
a little bit further up than he wanted, I think.
It's probably a fraction further up, but it's still just a natural angle. Just make the pot.
I expect him to get this.
He's got it. He's got it.
Yeah.
Might jack up a little bit here to just to.
But jacking up and having to punch us in with some pace, these are ones that the middle could spit it out.
Yeah.
See?
He nearly did. That would have been harsh.
Would it? Yeah.
Yeah, so another frame on the board there.
Yeah, Clint's making light work of some of these finishes. You know, that wasn't that easy, but he's made that look easy.
Yeah, and I think
he's played some really solid pool all day, Clint, and
so all of you out there that any of you fancy joining up to the tour next year and following what Michael's doing now, or coming and playing some of these top players, we have pre-released 32 spots for brand new players, and been told they are filling up fast, so we've got a few spots left. So any of you fancy joining the tour, then IPApool.com and follow all the links, and you could be here next year playing in this arena.
We had last year, we the people actually missed out, which had to go on a reserve list because there was so much interest.
Carlo just asking whatever happened to Hibbett. Well, Hibbett got knocked out of this tournament by Michael Peel earlier on today.
Oh, that's a nice nudge.
Oh yeah.
Clint's apologised there. I don't know.
You see that a lot from Clint. There's a few players that do that. They hold their hand up when they feel like they've had just a touch of fortune. But the break isn't one of those shots that I would ever consider doing that on. Yes, it was the last ball rolling and it got a nudge in, but that's what the break is. So,
what do the viewers think? Do you think you should apologise if the last ball rolling off the break goes in? Because most people seem to apologise, and I don't think you should, because the break's a luck shot anyway.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I agree with you.
Just a question there: how much is it to play on the tour?
Oh yeah, I should have added that. Yeah, it's £475 for an amateur player to sign up and join and play on the tour. I think you're asked for a deposit of £150 when you sign up, with the rest to be paid on a schedule, I think, that ends before the first tour, which will be in February. So, all those details are on the website. So,
and you can sign up now. You don't have to wait till 2018.
No, this is for the 2018 season. Yeah, so sign up now. The spaces, those 32 pre-release spaces, are filling up for new players.
That's a great shot from Clint there.
Yeah, they'll go quick, those spaces as well.
Just needs to. The shot really is going to be leaving himself the right angle so he can stun across for the black into the corner or middle, because obviously the black doesn't go into the obvious pocket.
If he plays this plain ball, he misses the first yellow, but he might clip the second yellow.
He's playing it with trace aside, I think, just to bring it up, and I think he's exactly where he'd want to be, bar the slightly hampered queuing.
Another half a roll, or maybe roll.
I think it's just going to play out into the sort of areas just give himself a shot here.
Yeah, it's just tricky. I think he's okay, but it is tricky.
Rather than trying to get right behind it.
Yeah, great shot.
That was a brilliant shot, yeah. And he's quickly running away with this match. This is going to take him to the hill.
6-2, and it's a bit of a masterclass from Clint, I think. Of
very clinical.
Yeah, just being clinical, experienced. He's playing a good final, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ron's just asking again. Do you have to stay at the venues where the events are held?
Not for this one, but for a couple of the others, yes. You book the hotel through the IPA website, so yeah, you stay at the venue that we play at.
Is that a compulsory thing, Sam?
Yes, but I think there's a sort of, if you live within a certain area, or there are circumstances that that exceptions are made. So yeah, it's probably not the hardest and fastest rule that's ever enforced.
Yeah, kind of just touching on that break that we were talking about. Would like the opinion of the commentators. Is the break completely down to luck, or is there skill to it also? Well,
both.
There's an element of both. The skill is controlling the white, and the luck is making a ball, really.
I think there's a lot of skill. I think it's not just controlling the white. I think it's the way you can generate the power, how you get through the pack, and controlling the white. I think, and all you can do is hit them good, and that's where the luck part comes in. If you hit a great break, you're not guaranteed to make a ball.
There are lots of players that have consistently got a great break, so there's a lot more skill in the break than...
It isn't luck that Jack Whelan, Gareth Hibbert, Craig Marsh make a ball off the break more often than I do.
Yeah.
That isn't luck. There is luck in the break, but they've got big breaks and they work on their breaks, so yeah. bit of both, but I think there is a lot of skill that's probably...
Michael just... he's going to play a difficult plant first up and get into his bad ball, and he missed it.
Dear.
A tough shot, a tough layout though after.
And look at those. Well, the break. Is it an open table?
It's an open table.
Table.
Those reds look nice now. I mean, the way Clint's been taking these.
I think Michael's barely had a shot though, has he? Last 3 or 4 frames. I think all bar one of them have been off the break. I think. That's what happens at this level though. If you can just get frozen out of a match and without playing badly, and that's exactly what Michael's done. He's played the frames he's won. He looked good. He's played well. It's just one of those. I think it's the nature of Blackball pool, really.
Yeah. But he does try to take the ball by the horns and win frames. That shot there, he could have. Other players might not have tried to do all that in one shot, and he saw that as a shot where he could win the match from, or win the frame from that shot. So. I do like his style of play. But he's just come up against Clint in super clinical form.
How good do you have to be to enter the tour? Well, there's no criteria on how good you have to be, but you'll get pretty sick of it if you turn up and you're not winning games,
Yeah,
but if you can sign up to the tour. There is no limit, but by playing on the tour, you will get better. You learn by playing these guys.
Yeah,
it's the best way. You speak to any top player, and they tell you the best way to improve is to play the best, because you learn from the best. And if you're ever going to be any good, then the way to get good is to play at the highest level and learn from them.
And what
I don't think he's on it.
No, he's just come back out a bit too much.
No, he'll be able to make the ball, but he'll probably have to go cushion first, and then is he going to get on the red?
One of the things I like about the tour as well is between matches. If you've not got a match, you can. There's over 20 tables all with matches on, and you can just go and watch any.
Oh, it's a lovely shot.
Really good shot. I know he got a nice flick on the way back out, but that was sort of a calculated risk. He would have known there was a chance that was going to happen. He was just making sure of the pot though.
Does he play the double on the black or down the rail? What do you think?
You've
down the rail.
Down the rail.
Yeah.
He's got the perfect angle.
I think I'd like the double in that. I think I'd like the double.
He's not happy.
No, he doesn't like it. No.
He's going to be a little bit further away from this black than he wanted.
We've just been informed he's got a tiny bit of angle. Yeah, he's doubling it.
He has gone for the double.
Oh, he's underhit that as well. He did need to underhit it. We go back to camera 2. He did need to well, he didn't. He wanted to be a bit closer.
I think if he needs another 2 inches on this. I think if he was 2 inches further, I'd be surprised if he missed it. But now it's tricky.
I think he makes this.
I think he will. No, he's missed it.
Oh,
he's missed it.
Well, I did predict 7-3 at the start of the match. So just throw that one in there, boys.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael's still got to make these. I don't think the break is luck. All the top players know how to control the cue ball off the break. The best break I've ever seen success percentage wise is
Neil Toms.
Neil Toms.
He uses the cut break.
Yeah. Jim Stevens from Scotland. I personally haven't.
Very confident shot.
I haven't heard of him, but
I'm assuming this yellow goes into the to the right middle.
Yeah, I think it does.
If so, I mean, this is frame over.
I'm pretty certain it does.
That's a nice shot.
Frame over. It'd be nice to see a comeback, get the crowd involved.
Yeah.
Let's get to 6-5 at least. Come on. He needs to. Okay.
Yeah, I think he can play this run off the cushion. Just.
He's just a little bit careless, though. He didn't need to.
Yeah, I think he wanted a bit more, but
just
play it with a bit of. Oh, he's gonna.
Oh, this is dodgy.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a little bit careless. But
yeah, perfect shot.
Good shot.
Took his medicine there. Thought about bumping out and getting on the black in the same pocket, but worked it out well. Still some good support in the room for him.
Yeah, Connor just answered that question. I haven't personally heard of Jim Stevens from Scotland. Is he? I don't know. Is he an old boy? Is he an old pool player?
Who's break next?
Michael won the lag, didn't he?
Clint's break.
So it's Clint's break.
So Clint
he won't want this to go close. He'll want to finish this match. He's already had one chance, and certainly don't expect.
Just hung on.
I certainly don't expect Clint to choke near the line because he's an experienced winner. But once you miss your first chance to win a match, it does make that second chance that little bit more difficult than it should be. And he's not happy. Look at it. He's really not happy. He's not got an easy red or an easy yellow.
I think he's going to have to play red off the red and try and play it into the middle. Because I don't think he's got a shot on yellows. And the only shot I can see is the red off the red, which is tough because
he has to almost.
Do the two reds plant into the right middle? Can he see that?
I think they probably do, yeah, but
that's just as tough.
It's just as tough. He's trying to put the yellow. This is tough.
Might be playing safe. I think he might be playing safe.
No, he's playing the yellow into the right middle.
Oh, right.
Shot.
Great shot.
Great shot.
Great shot, yeah. Oh,
he's okay.
That's an amazing shot.
Now he's made that. This is this is a better chance than the last one for the match. Because the black's in open play, it's not on the rail.
He needs to be careful with his white ball when he's. I don't think the yellow passes the black up into the top left, so he's going to.
No, I don't think it does.
We're just behind it over here, so he's going to need to play a very good positional shot.
So assuming he's going to take the 2 left at the bottom, it's going to be the shot that gets him up towards the other 2 that's the key. If he gets good position in that transitional shot, then...
Well, if you're playing it, everything will just stun this now, and then he'll play trace of left-hand side, and he'll come round bottom cushion over towards the middle pocket. Probably want to bounce it. The cushion just below.
The yellow nearest the black, I think that goes to the top left. So he only needs to come off 1 cushion here, I think, and just land on that.
Yeah,
straight up to the. He
all
has
about the pace.
Yeah, good shot.
It's a good shot.
Shut up, Andrew.
Assuming the yellow just underneath the black goes to the left middle.
Game on. Yeah, this is it's been clinical.
This is game over, I think. Simon Webb is my favourite commentator after Jim Rosenthal.
Was that by Luke as well?
No, from
Pop Mad.
Pop Mad.
Oh.
Right, Clint here for the match.
Yeah,
it's well played.
Little fist pump there from Clint.
Really good final.
7-3. I'd just like to add, boys.
Did you call 7-3?
7-3, yeah.
No. Well played, Clint. That was an absolutely clinical performance. More than deserves his victory. And
post-match interviews from Kev, so stay tuned. Cheers, guys.
Okay, welcome everyone to the presentation ceremony here at St James's Park for the UK Open. And first of all, a deserved round of applause for both players for what was a great advert for Blackball Pool and a great advert for the IPA and the players. A great final. First, I'd like to introduce the runner-up. He's had a superb run. He's been the pride of the North East, Michael Peel. Michael, I know you'd be disappointed, but a great performance.
I'm not really fussed, me, tweaked up basically, ain't I? No, I'm not, no sour grapes whatsoever, chuffed a bit. Happy as Larry with that,
Clint was pretty ruthless, he didn't really give you much of a sniff.
I was too far behind, wasn't I? I was chasing all the way through, wasn't I? 6-2, you dead and buried, didn't you, really?
Got back to 2-all, did you think, well, maybe this was going to be your night?
I tweaked the black, can't wait. Dead and buried after that, you say, ran away on you after that. 5-2, 6-2, finished, he's not going to let you back in, is he? Like dedication pays off, doesn't it?
So does this give you greater ambitions for the rest of the year then?
I just squeeze it in when I can, like, to be fair, like. I'd love to play all the time, but just haven't got the time really. But if I can nick a couple of wins, like, be happy. Maybe just put a bit more time in, like.
Well, it's been a superb performance. Our runner-up, UK Open runner-up 2017, Michael Peel. Well played. Well played. But our winner, he's been a while out of the winner's circle, but he's back in. It's Clint Johnson. You look quite pleased there.
Yeah, I'm very happy. Yeah. It's hard when you lose confidence in yourself and the game just seems impossible. But the last 6 weeks, like I said, I've been playing good, so and my form's come with me this weekend. So
you started off like a train, first 2 frames, and then a blink of an eye, it's back to 2-all. Did you start to think it could be a late night?
Well, I don't know. I know he's a good player and he's played brilliant all day, to be fair. But I knew I was playing well, so I just thought if I got my chances, I knew I'd take them. So
it's been a while since you've been in the winner's circle. So what does this win mean to you?
Yeah, it's been too long. It means a lot. Yeah, it's nice to be back to winning ways.
And where does this rank in your achievements so far?
I don't know. Yeah, it's up there. Obviously, winning a tour is a massive achievement. So that's I think that's my 3rd one I've won. So. Yeah, it's up there.
So will there be a celebratory drink tonight? Is there time?
No, there's no time. I'm on at 10:30 in the morning, so that will probably have to wait till tomorrow night or maybe next weekend.
You've obviously got a big fan base back in Nottingham, so no doubt the phone will be buzzing in the next few seconds.
Yeah, my phone's been non-stop all day, to be honest. But yeah, I just want to thank everyone back home for the support, and that means a lot. Thank you.
Okay, well, Clint, it gives me great pleasure to award you the trophy. You are the 2017 UK Open champion. Well done. So that just about concludes our coverage for tonight. We'll be back again tomorrow morning, bright and early, 9 o'clock, with the conclusion of the professional event. So we'll see you then.